Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of YTKS. I'm your host Heath, and I'm so thankful to have you here with me today. Guys, I want to say thank you before we even get into our caller today. I want to say thank you for all the support that we've had. The Crescent Kayak giveaway was awesome. That was a great campaign. Thank you for everybody that entered, and so that winner was already announced on our Instagram, so go ahead, you can go to Instagram.com/Yak Tribe or just search at Yak Tribe, and you will see the Crescent Kayak Yak Tribe photo right there that says winner, and the winner is tagged right there. So thank you guys so much for participating, and that kayak is going to go to someone awesome who's a part of a great organization, and they're really going to use that kayak great for kids and for their entire Kayak Fishing for Kids program. So it was great how it all worked out. And Crescent Kayak, James, thank you so much again for just believing in the show and believing in what we're doing and for offering that kayak up to our community. You are awesome. And so guys, again, and another thank you, first off, thank you guys so much for all the reviews and for all the podcast and SoundCloud reviews that you guys have given me, and for all the comments that you guys leave on the videos. Blows me away. It gives me the encouragement that I need to keep doing what I'm doing, and it just kind of lets me know that we're kind of doing the right thing and going in the right direction. So thank you so much for that support. And if you guys have questions that you want answered, you can head on over to yak-tribe/contact. You can ask me any question there, and I'd be happy to talk about those things on the show. Hey, I hope you guys are liking these types of episodes I do. We're not doing it tonight, but the episodes I've been doing where we talk about marketing and branding and kind of behind the scenes aspects of businesses and things like that. You guys have been asking those questions, and so I've been doing my best to facilitate those answers. And we're going to start getting more entrepreneurs back on this podcast and start asking them more questions. But today, we are going to have Miss Lisa Mullen from Pac Kayak Rentals. A lot of you guys know her. If you don't know her, she's really the star. Mr. Eddie's awesome, but him and I can both agree, Miss Lisa, she's the reason we come. She's awesome. We love her. We love you too, Mr. Eddie. I'm just messing around a little bit, but we're going to get her on the phone today and talk a little bit about the Pac Kayak rebuild, what kind of happened. We're going to talk about fishing, what type of baits we should be using this time of year in Louisiana, especially in that area. And we're also going to be talking about the rebuild/meetup meeting that we're having in November. So guys, keep a lookout for that. And we're going to go ahead and give Miss Lisa a call.
Hello?
Hey, Miss Lisa, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, awesome. So I know before I called you in, you said that you were going to be on a boat minnow fishing. Is that what you're doing right now?
That is what we're doing right now. We have about 2,500 minnows.
Nice. So you're out there on the boat with Mr. Eddie.
That's correct.
Okay, yeah, I just saw
That's
a video
correct.
that Rex put out about minnow fishing with Mr. Eddie. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, he did. He enjoyed that. He took a GoPro and put it in the cage, see what happens.
That's right. Hey, and so for those watching right now, we're on the phone with Miss Lisa, and like I explained before we called her, we all love Mr. Eddie, we love Pac Kayak Rentals, but what we actually love is Miss Lisa. And so we're glad to have you on the show with us, Miss Lisa, today. Thanks for being here.
Oh, well, thanks for calling.
Of course. Hey, so I wanted to talk a little bit about, and I won't take much of your time because I know you got to get back to work, and we want to make this one a little bit of a shorter episode than it has been lately, but I want to talk about okay, for those who don't know and who haven't been following along with this, Pac Kayak was Pac Kayak and then got destroyed by Tropical Storm Barry, okay? And so a lot happened, a lot was gone and messed up and ruined. And so, Miss Lisa, I kind of want you to talk about that whole process and what actually happened, and then kind of walk us through the rebuild process and what you guys did.
Okay, we lost all of our tackle shop. We lost all of our launch and all of our docks. So the first thing we had to do, we had to start building the docks back. We did have a lot of the kayak launch. It was lost. It went about 6 miles from where we are, up on the reserve, and then a lot of people got together. They piece by piece brought it back. We put it back together so the kayak launch is back together better than ever. Then we did the minnow cages so we could have minnows to sell. We built all the launches around that. All the docks around that, and so now we are in the process of we are building a new shop we're going to build a shop and an office on wheels. It's 40 foot by 10 foot. And at the point, we have all the walls in it, all the decks in front of it. We're waiting on the insulation, and then we'll be able to go into the inside and put the walls up.
I know it looks good. I saw some of the pictures on Facebook, and it looks awesome.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was saying, so if something like this ever happens again, you can just hook up and wheel your shop and office away.
That is correct.
Nice. Well, yeah, that's awesome. It's not awesome that happened, but from not being there, I love coming to Pac. I'm there as much as I can be, but
that's correct.
For that, I came shortly after Tropical Storm Barry came to check on my RV and to see what was going on, but I wasn't there during the actual storm. But being on the outside looking in, just some perspective, I thought it was really awesome how the kayak fishing community from all over, like local and national, came together and really banded together to help out. I thought that was pretty sweet.
That was very sweet. We were so thankful to have all of you and all the people that love us. We were just overwhelmed at the time that we had so many people want to come help us.
That's what's so cool about the kayak fishing industry in general, though. Like when they see somebody or something that needs help. And what I thought was cool about the process is like you and Mr. Eddie are constantly helping people no matter what. And so it finally came your turn for everyone to help you guys. And so thank you for letting us be part of that process.
Well, we thank you, everybody, for helping us. We love everybody coming out. It's really wonderful for us to meet so many different people from so many different areas in the world.
That's right. Hey, so you guys are back open for business, right?
Oh, yes, we are.
Okay.
We have our little bit of tackle, but hopefully everything will be back up in the next 3 weeks, we're hoping.
Okay, perfect.
So we'll be ready for the reopening.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so that's a good segue into what I wanted to ask you next. So we have the Rebuild grand opening / Yak Tribe meetup at Pac November 22nd through the 24th. And so I wanted to talk about that a little bit and just get some questions answered from some people and just kind of talk about that. So we are going to try and come in on Friday night. We're going to try and get a bunch of people there Friday night, just have a little parties all over Pac, right?
Correct.
And then Saturday's the day, and then Sunday everyone's kind of leaving. But for those who are planning on coming but have some questions, can you talk about the accommodations a little bit right now? Like what's going on as far as where people can put tents? Is there going to be a place for them to use the restroom? Will the shop be open and food, that kind of thing?
Okay, the shop will be open. We have several different places. We have a little place as you come in the Pac. It has a grassy area. We've got approval. We can put little small tents in there. We have our levee. That's a round Pac. It's all grassy area. You can bring a tent, just pitch it on the levee. I don't know if we'll have the bathroom shower built by then, because we're in the process of building that, but we have to do the shop first.
Right.
We do have a bathroom.
Okay.
And then also the Pac Shack next door will be open from Thursday to Sunday. So she has a bathroom too.
Right.
So we have several places where you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, and this is kayak fishing and camping, so just grab a couple of baby wipes and wash yourself down one night. You don't need to take a full-blown shower.
That's correct.
You can Rex it. That's what I call the Rex, The Rex de Guzman. Just take a few baby wipes and wipe your armpits. You're fine. And then the last thing here, I want you to talk about fishing just a little bit. Right now at Pac Kayak, is the fishing sucky? Are we getting into good fishing? What kind of bait should we be using? Talk about the fishing right now, this time of year, and leading up to the meetup. What's going on out there?
I tell you, I would say in the last 3 weeks, the fishing has just been on fire. We have reds that have been on fire. The trout is unbelievable. This year is probably one of our better years with trout. Baits, as far as bait, if you're fishing at night, it doesn't matter. You can have an empty hook, and the trout are that thick in there. But a lot of the gulps are good. Top waters are good. Overcast has done real well.
Okay.
So you can ask Matt. Matt Carter goes out every day.
Yeah, I see him. He's been posting up a ton of trout and super close to the launch too.
Right. Just 5 minutes.
Yep, I see that. Where he's posting pictures, I can see Pat Kayak, so he's not too far.
That's correct.
All right, Miss Lisa, so we want to make this meetup as big as possible, so we're calling everybody from Texas to Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, up north. If you guys have some spare time that you can take off work, we want you guys to come down to the grand opening rebuild Yak Tribe meetup, and that's going to be November 22nd through 24th, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, perfect. Hey, Miss Lisa, I got one more task for you if you're up for it. I'll let you get back to minnow fishing. Rex de Guzman, right?
Yes.
Scott Kennedy,
Yes.
Adam Whitbeck, and
Yeah.
myself. Who's the best fisherman?
Oh, and I see you putting me on the
That's right.
spot.
Come on, Miss Lisa. Here's the thing. You know why I'm putting you on the spot? Because here's what happens. We all come to Pac, and we come individually and sometimes together, and you make us all feel good, and you make us feel like, oh, you did better than Rex. Oh, you did better than Adam. I'm putting you on the spot now to let us know who's the best fisherman out of the four of us.
Well, I would have to say all of y'all are good fishermen.
Oh, come on.
So I tell you, there's some days that you are just top of dog. There's some days that Adam is top dog, and there's some days that Rex are.
Man.
So I just think y'all are all very good fishermen.
I like how you
And
didn't
love
even
what
name.
y'all do.
I like how you didn't even put Scott Kennedy's name in there.
Well, Scott, he does come. He doesn't come as much as the three of y'all.
Yeah, no, Miss Lisa, I was just messing with you. All right, Miss Lisa. Well, we will let you get back to work, and I wanted to thank you for hopping on this call with me and with Yak Tribe and taking time out of your day to do it.
All righty. Well, thank you.
All right, we will see you next month. I can't wait, Miss Lisa.
Okay, we'll see y'all next month.
All right, I'll catch you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, guys, so that was Miss Lisa Mullen from Pac Kayak Rentals. And y'all, she was out on a boat working, catching minnows, which you guys saw some of that B-roll on the screen as we were talking. And they're always hard at work, doing their thing, getting their hands dirty. They are definitely not the type of people that just sit back and do nothing. They're working, they're on the boats, they're building something, they're putting a nail and a screw in something, building all the time. So it was definitely a blessing to have Miss Lisa on the YTKS show for this episode this week. So y'all go show her some love. Guys, I'm asking you as a friend, if you guys have time, if you have some vacation time possibly, if you're able to make the drive, you can do it super cheap. I'm talking about get a cooler, get some bread, throw some lunch meat in that cooler, get a bunch of waters, and just drive on down to Pac Kayak in Point-Aux-Chenes, Louisiana, November 22nd. That's a Friday. It would mean the world not only to me, but to the Mullens and to everything going on at Pac Kayak Rentals. So put it on your calendar. Come through. You can actually go to packayakrental.com/meetup, and I'll put that link in the description. And you can sign up to be there. Please sign up, and so we know you're actually coming, and so we can accommodate you guys. It has some info on there regarding the tent situation and sleeping arrangements and eating and all that kind of stuff. It has all the information you need right there. I'll link it in the video, in the podcast, in the SoundCloud, wherever you're watching or listening to this. But please do your best to try and come. I want to meet as many of you guys as possible. It's always a dope time. It's always a great time of just hanging out and fishing and eating. And so let me give you a quick breakdown. So Friday, what's going to happen is we are going to all come together, and we are going to be at the launch. We're going to be fishing. We're going to be doing that thing. At night is cool because everyone's just chilling, trying to, get food together and just hang out and tell stories and hang out with Mr. Eddie and Miss Lisa and Matt and all them and just mingle around and hang out. And so here's how Saturday morning goes. Saturday morning, we wake up, and most people are waking up early because they're coming from, all around the country, and they just want to fish and just get out there. And so, but it's at your leisure. So go ahead and get up Saturday morning at your leisure. We do a little trout and red bait bucket where you throw a bait inside, unused bait, pack of baits inside the bucket. If you want to get in on this friendly tournament, this is the only little tournament or little, kind of gig going on at the time. Throw a bait inside the bucket, and whoever brings back the heaviest in-slot trout and the heaviest in-slot red will take home the entire bucket of baits. And so we're trying to get everyone back to the launch by 3 p.m. Oh, sorry, 2 p.m. Everyone comes back to the launch, meets at 2 p.m. We all start eating. There's going to be people who have already volunteered to start cooking a ton of food. It's going to be great. And so we're going to be eating, hanging out, doing that thing, weighing in our fish for those who get in on that friendly tournament. And then what's probably going to happen is we're all going to go back out and fish again. We're going to fish. We're going to spend a night again Saturday night. Sunday morning, we're either going to, I'll fish, but a lot of people are going to fish and then leave or just leave Sunday morning. And so, guys, I'm inviting all of you guys to come out to Pac Kayak Rentals. That's November 22nd through the 24th. And, hey, if you can only come Saturday or Friday night or Saturday, that'd be great. Come through. We're going to get a huge, big old, meetup pick like we always do, which is always awesome. And so don't miss out. We're doing that at 2 p.m. All right, guys, that is the end of our show. Sorry for all the rambling, but thanks for this quick episode right here. I'm trying to get them down to be a little bit faster so it's easier for you guys to digest. If you guys would, please share this video. Send it to somebody who might be interested in learning more about Pac Kayak Rentals and about the meetup that we're having. And as always, you guys help me out a ton and help out the show a ton when you like our videos, comment on them, and you subscribe to the YouTube channel, to the Apple Podcast. I'm really looking for reviews on Apple Podcasts. If you guys wouldn't mind taking the 3 minutes to sign on there, leave us a review. It's a huge help to me, and I'm always looking for people to give stuff away to, just randomly picking to give away things. So guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of YTKS. Our episodes drop every Monday at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you guys next week.